1965 quarter dollar. Talk about to start by delving into the history of the 1965 Washington quarter. This coin holds a unique place in numismatic history because it marks a significant change in composition. Before 1965, quarters were made of 90 silver, but due to the rising silver prices, the United States Mint decided to switch to a composition of 75 copper and 25 nickel for quarters minted from 1965 onwards. This change had a profound impact on the coin collecting world and set the stage for the modern clad coinage we use today. Now, let's talk about the design and features of the 1965 Washington quarter. The obverse of the coin features the iconic bust of George Washington, the first President of the United States. On the reverse side, you'll find a majestic bald eagle depicted alongside an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing peace and strength, elements that have been a part of the quarter's design since its inception in 1932. Moving on to the exciting part, the value of the 1965 Washington quarter. While these coins do not contain silver, their value can vary based on their condition and mint mark. Generally, circulated coins in average condition can be found for face value or a slightly higher price, especially if you find them in rolls or coin jars. However, if you have a 1965 Washington quarter in uncirculated condition or a high grade, it could be worth more to collectors. Be sure to check for any mint marks, such as the D for Denver or S for San Francisco, as these can also impact the coin's value significantly. For collectors out there, here are a few tips when it comes to the 1965 Washington quarter. Always handle your coins with care to preserve their condition. Investing in coin holders or capsules can protect them from wear and tear. Additionally, educating yourself about grading standards can help you accurately assess the value of your coins. And of course, consider joining local coin clubs or online communities where you can connect with fellow enthusiasts and experts, sharing your knowledge and learning from others. And there you have it, folks. The story behind the 1965 Washington quarter, its design, and its current market value. Let's jump right in. First things first, let's talk about the history of the Washington quarter itself. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the obverse features a bust of George Washington, the first President of the United States. The reverse depicts an eagle with its wings spread, standing on a bundle of arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength and peace. Now, fast forward to 1980. The 1980 Washington quarter, like its predecessors, continued to carry the same design, making it a classic and recognizable piece of American currency. Let's take a closer look at the specifications of the 1980 Washington quarter. It's composed of a copper-nickel alloy with 91.67 copper and 833 nickel. The coin has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters and weighs 5.67 grams. Understanding these specifications is crucial for any coin collector as they provide valuable information about the coin's composition and physical characteristics. Now, one of the most common questions collectors have is, what's the value of my 1980 Washington quarter? Well, the value of any coin depends on several factors such as its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Generally, circulated 1980 Washington quarters can be found for face value, but if you happen to find one in excellent condition, it might be worth more to collectors. If you're keen on determining the exact value of your coin, I recommend using reputable coin pricing guides, consulting with numismatic experts, or checking online marketplaces to see what similar coins are selling for. Before we wrap up, here are a few tips for fellow collectors out there. First and foremost, always handle your coins with care, preferably wearing cotton gloves to avoid fingerprints and potential damage. Secondly, consider investing in proper coin storage, such as coin holders or capsules, to preserve make it highly sought after among collectors. Before we discuss its value, let's take a brief look at its background. The 1984 Washington quarter dollar is part of the US, mint statehood quarter series, which began in 1999. However, this particular coin is not just a regular issue quarter. It holds a special place in numismatic history. Struck in 90 silver, these quarters were only minted for collectors and were not intended for circulation. Now, let's talk about the design. On the obverse, you'll find a profile of George Washington, the first President of the United States. The reverse features a majestic bald eagle, a symbol of freedom and strength. One essential aspect of determining a coin's value is its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect uncirculated EM70. The better the condition, the higher the value. If you have a 1984 Washington quarter dollar in excellent condition, its value can significantly increase. Quarter dollar 1990 value but we'll also dive into its current market value. So without further ado, let's jump right in. This beautiful coin, minted in 1986, is part of the United States Mint's Washington Quarter series. Designed by John Flanagan, this coin features a remarkable profile of George Washington, the first President of the United States, on the obverse side. The reverse showcases a powerful bald eagle design, a symbol of strength and freedom. Now, let's talk about its historical significance. The 1986 Washington Quarter is part of a series that started in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birth anniversary of George Washington. Over the years, these quarters have become cherished collector's items, valued not just for their design, but also for the history they represent. In 1986, the United States Mint produced a staggering number of these quarters. However, due to wear and tear, not all have survived in pristine condition, making well-preserved coins more valuable to collectors. Now, let's talk numbers. The value of the 1986 Washington Quarter can vary based on its condition, rarity, and demand in the market. As of our latest research, a circulated 1986 Washington Quarter in good condition can fetch you around $2 to $3. If you're lucky enough to have an uncirculated, mint condition coin, its value could range from $5 to $10 or more, depending on the overall quality. If you're interested in investing or collecting coins, it's essential to keep an eye on market trends and consult with experts or appraisers to get the most accurate valuation for your specific coin. And there you have it, folks, a glimpse into the captivating history and current value of the 1986 Washington Quarter dollar. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, 1990 Washington Quarter, like its predecessors, features the iconic profile of George Washington on the obverse side. But what sets it apart is the unique reverse design representing one of the states. Can you guess which state had the honor of being featured in 1919? Drumroll, please! It's South Dakota. Now, let's take a closer look at the design. On the reverse side, you'll find a striking image of Mount Rushmore, one of America's most iconic landmarks, honoring 4 influential presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, and Theodore Roosevelt. This design not only pays tribute to these leaders, but also celebrates the natural beauty of South Dakota. The attention to detail in this design truly makes this quarter a masterpiece. The sculptor's artistry captured the essence of Mount Rushmore, making it a favorite among collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1990 Washington Quarter dollar. As with any coin, its worth can vary based on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Typically, circulated 1990 Washington quarters are valued close to their face value. However, if you happen to stumble upon a well-preserved, uncirculated 1990 Washington quarter, you might be looking at a higher value. These coins, especially those in mint condition, are sought after by collectors and can fetch a premium price in the numismatic market. 1997 Washington Quarter dollar, $3,2500 now. Let's talk about the history behind the 1997 Washington Quarter dollar. In 1997, the United States Mint produced these quarters as a part of the 50-state quarters program. This program was initiated to celebrate each of the 50 states in the US, showcasing their unique history, culture, and contributions. The 1997 edition represents one of the early releases in this iconic program, making it a sought-after piece for collectors and enthusiasts alike. So, what about the value of the 1997 Washington quarter dollar? Well, like many coins, its value is influenced by several factors, including its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. First and foremost, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role. If the coin is in pristine, uncirculated condition, it can command a higher price in the market. Additionally, any imperfections or wear and tear can significantly impact its value. Rarity is another essential factor. If there was a limited mintage, or if there are specific errors or variations in the coin, its rarity can drive up its value considerably. Collectors often pay a premium for rare and unique coins. Let's kick things off by taking a closer look at the 1995 Washington quarter dollar. This particular coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors due to its unique features and historical significance. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty details. The diameter of the 1995 Washington quarter is provide diameter measurement. This coin is part of the largest series of Washington quarters that have been minted since 1932 to honor the first President of the United States, George Washington. Many collectors are curious about the value of the 1995 Washington quarter. Its value can be influenced by various factors such as its condition, mint mark, and overall rarity. Keep in mind that coin values can fluctuate based on the market, so it's always a good idea to stay updated on the latest trends. Speaking of mint marks, the 1995 Washington quarter was produced at different mints, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint may have its own unique characteristics, making some varieties more sought after by collectors. Now, let's explore the historical context surrounding the 1995 Washington quarter. What was happening in the world during that time, and how does it connect to the design and production of this coin? Before we wrap up, here are a few tips for collectors interested in the 1995 Washington quarter. Keep an eye out for coins in excellent condition, and don't hesitate to consult coin grading guides for a more accurate assessment of their quality. And there you have it, a comprehensive look at the 1995 Washington quarter dollar, its value. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1792 Kentucky quarter dollar is a true numismatic treasure. Struck in 1792, it represents an important era in American history. At that time, the United States Mint was still in its infancy, experimenting with different designs and denominations. The Kentucky quarter dollar, bearing the iconic image of a frontiersman on the obverse and a rifle and kettle on the reverse, is a testament to the spirit of the American frontier. Now, you might be wondering about the value of this coin today. Well, the value of a 1792 Kentucky quarter dollar can vary widely depending on its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. In general, these coins are highly sought after by collectors, and their prices can range from a few $1,000s to tens of thousands, or even more, for well-preserved specimens. Factors such as mint marks, overall condition, and historical significance play a crucial role in determining the value of these coins in the market. Beyond its monetary value, the 1792 Kentucky quarter dollar coin holds immense historical significance. In 1792, Kentucky was still a frontier state, and the coin's imagery reflects the adventurous spirit of the pioneers who were settling the region. The design, featuring a frontiersman and symbols of survival, captures the essence of the American spirit during that time. It's a tangible piece of history, reminding us of the challenges and triumphs of our nation's early years. 1980. Before we get started, 1959. The design features King Kamehameha, a revered figure in Hawaiian history, on the reverse side. The coin also showcases the state motto, Ua ma ke e o ke ena I ke pono, which translates to the life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness. The Hawaii 1959 $quarter coin has a unique design, making it a favorite among collectors. It's composed of 90 silver and 10 copper with a diameter of 24.3 millimeters. Now, let's talk about its rarity. While millions of these coins were minted, finding one in excellent condition with minimal wear and tear can be quite challenging, thus increasing its value among collectors. So, how much is the Hawaii 1959 $quarter coin worth today? Well, the value of this coin can vary based on its condition, rarity, and the current market demand. As of our research, a circulated Hawaii 1959 $quarter can be valued between $5 to $15, depending on its condition. However, if you're lucky enough to find one in mint state or uncirculated condition, its value can soar much higher, potentially reaching hundreds of dollars. If you're interested in adding the Hawaii 1959 $quarter coin to your collection, there are several places where you can find it. Online coin marketplaces, coin shows, and local coin shops are excellent options. When purchasing, always look for reputable sellers and pay attention to the coin's condition and authenticity. For collectors, here's a pro tip. Consider investing in coin holders